Have you ever wondered why, as you get older, muscle weakness seems to creep up on you, and building strength feels harder? If you're over 60 and struggling with this, you're not alone, and today, I'm here to help you tackle it head-on. In this video, we're diving into 12 essential foods that can help you not only maintain but also build muscle and strength, even as you age. You might think that building muscle is all about hitting the gym, but nutrition plays a huge role, and some of these foods are game changers you may not have considered yet. But that's not all. Along the way, I'm going to share practical tips on how to incorporate these foods into your daily life, regardless of your budget. Plus, we'll discuss how sleep and resistance exercises can supercharge your results and help you build muscle faster and more efficiently. Stick around until the end, because food number 11 is one that most people overlook, but it's one of the most powerful when it comes to muscle recovery. You'll also get actionable tips on how to easily hit your daily protein goals and boost your vitality, without needing any fancy supplements or expensive foods. So, whether you're vegetarian, vegan, or just looking for budget-friendly options, this video has something for everyone. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started and unlock the secret to stronger, healthier muscles. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 12 foods to maintain and gain muscle after the age of 60. Do you ever find yourself struggling with muscle weakness, yearning to regain your strength and vitality? Are you frustrated with the feeling of your body slowing down and wish you could turn back time, building more muscle and strength as you age? It's a challenge that many of us face as we get older. But what if I told you that the key to transforming your body and improving your health is something as simple as the food you eat? Yes, food can be your greatest ally in this process, helping you to rebuild muscle mass and restore your energy. If you're wondering which foods are best for maintaining muscle after the age of 60, don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm about to share with you 12 powerful, nutrient-packed foods that can make a world of difference in your journey toward better health. Imagine a diet that supports your body's natural strength-building capabilities and offers everything from the richest protein sources like chicken breast to hearty plant-based options like chickpeas and peanuts. These foods are not only vital to your muscle health but also accessible to every lifestyle and every budget. Whether you're a meat lover or a dedicated vegan, there's something in this list for you. The good news? You don't have to break the bank or have a fancy grocery list to start seeing results. And the best part? You can achieve all of this without feeling overwhelmed or confused about what to eat. After all, muscle gain doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs the right foods, the right knowledge, and a little consistency. But nutrition is just one part of the equation. Have you ever considered how crucial sleep and resistance exercises are in enhancing your muscle-building efforts? It's not just about what you eat, but how you care for your body as a whole. That's why I'll share some tips on how you can incorporate these 12 essential foods into your daily routine in a practical, affordable way, so you don't feel like you're juggling too many things at once. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge you need to take control of your muscle health and feel stronger every day. These foods are so critical that they simply cannot be overlooked for anyone battling muscle weakness, and they're essential for those who want to build more muscle and strength after 60. Trust me when I say this, if you're serious about changing the trajectory of your health, these foods must be part of your diet. Now, let me give you a quick summary of the nutrition you need to be paying attention to. What's the one nutrient that you absolutely cannot do without when it comes to building muscle? It's protein. This macronutrient is your best friend. You've probably heard me say this before, and I'll keep saying it because it's the truth. Protein is the foundation of muscle growth. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. You're in the right place to learn about the vital role protein plays in the muscle building process. If you haven't already, Make sure to check out my other videos where I dive deeper into the importance of protein in nutrition. As we age, our nutritional needs change, and protein becomes even more crucial to our health. Your body no longer processes protein the same way it used to. That's why after 60, you need to up your protein intake and focus on reaching your daily protein goal. Unfortunately, as we get older, the risk of muscle loss increases, and that's where protein comes in. But let's set the record straight. Protein doesn't only come from animal sources. It's not just about meat. There are plenty of plant-based sources that can also help you meet your protein goals. Some of these plant-based options may surprise you. Whether you're vegetarian, vegan, or just looking for healthier alternatives, there's something here for you. This list includes nutrient-rich foods that offer protein in a variety of forms, making it easy for everyone to find something that fits their dietary preferences and budget. Speaking of budgets, don't worry if money is tight. The good news is that I'll also be highlighting foods that are both nutritious and affordable. These are foods you can find at local markets, or even grow in your backyard if you live in a rural area. The power of self-sufficiency is real. Imagine raising chickens for eggs or planting a vegetable garden that helps you nourish your body. These foods are more accessible than you might think. And yes, eggs, often regarded as a superfood, are packed with protein and nutrients that support muscle growth. Now, let's dive into the list of these 12 game-changing foods. I'm starting with food number 12, which is packed with protein and perfect for building muscle: chicken breast. It's a staple for a reason. High in protein, low in fat, and incredibly versatile. But don't worry, we've got plenty more options to explore. Let's go. 1. Spinach. Spinach is more than just a food to me. It's a memory, a connection to my childhood, and a symbol of strength and vitality. I've always had a soft spot for spinach, and it's hard to separate it from the powerful image of Popeye, a character who made this humble leafy green famous. I remember so vividly how Popeye would pop open a can of spinach and, almost instantly, his entire body would transform. His muscles would bulge, and he'd gain the strength to defeat his enemies. For me, spinach became more than just a vegetable. It became a symbol of power and resilience. While it might not have the same level of protein as some other sources like meat, spinach still offers an impressive amount for a leafy vegetable, around 3 grams per serving. When you compare it to other vegetables, that's quite a lot. It's incredible to think about how something so simple can hold so much nutritional value. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who associates spinach with Popeye's remarkable strength, but it's a reminder that even small, often overlooked foods can play a significant role in our health and well-being. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Spinach isn't just about protein, though. It's an amazing source of essential nutrients that are vital for our bodies to function properly. It's rich in calcium, which is crucial for bone health, and iron, which supports our blood and helps carry oxygen throughout our bodies. These nutrients come together to form a powerhouse of goodness that helps us thrive every day. When I think about all the different ways we can enjoy spinach, whether it's cooked and added to pasta, mixed into rice, or even as the star of the meal, it feels like such a small, humble thing, but it brings so much nourishment. Of course, there are many other foods out there that offer a wealth of nutrition, but spinach holds a special place for me. It's not just about the nutrients it provides. It's the emotional connection I have to it. Something that ties back to those childhood memories of watching Popeye and seeing how spinach was his secret to strength. That sense of connection adds a deeper layer to why I value it so much. Protein, in particular, is an essential nutrient for building and maintaining muscle. It's that little brick I always think about when I consider how our muscles stay strong. We need protein not only to keep our muscle mass intact, but also to fuel other crucial processes in our body, like maintaining a healthy immune system. Our antibodies, which protect us from illness, are made of protein. Unlike carbohydrates, which our bodies can store as glycogen or fat in the form of adipose tissue, protein is something we can't store in the same way. It's constantly being used and needs to be replenished regularly to keep our muscles, and our entire body functioning at their best. Spinach, with its rich nutritional profile, truly stands out as one of those foods that's both powerful and nourishing. It's a testament to the idea that the best things often come in the most unexpected forms. Just as Popeye found strength in that simple can of spinach, we too can find strength in the nutritional power packed into this humble vegetable. 2. Beans. Beans, the heart and soul of Brazilian cuisine. As I near the end of this list, I feel compelled to talk about one of the most beloved and fundamental ingredients that grace the tables of Brazilian households every single day. I'm talking about beans, an irreplaceable part of almost every meal, particularly at lunch. Beans are nothing short of a nutritional powerhouse, loaded with protein that rivals that of animal-based foods. It's amazing to think about how something so simple can be so packed with goodness. Just imagine, for every 100 grams of beans, you're getting about 5 grams of protein. But that's just the beginning. What makes beans truly extraordinary is the wide array of benefits they offer. This humble food is rich in essential amino acids, the building blocks of life, and packed with fiber, which is so vital for our digestion and overall health. It's incredible to think about how a small, everyday food can contribute so much to our well-being. But that's not all. Beans are also a fantastic source of the B vitamin complex, helping to energize our bodies and support a healthy nervous system. But what gets me excited about beans is their ability to offer a good carbohydrate with a low glycemic index. This means they provide sustained energy without causing those blood sugar spikes that so many of us are trying to avoid. That makes beans not just a tasty addition to your meal, but also an incredibly smart choice for maintaining energy levels and overall health throughout the day. Now, I'm sure beans are already a staple in your diet, but I urge you to continue embracing them. For those who haven't had the privilege of adding beans to their meals yet, I cannot stress enough how important it is to start, especially at lunch. Some countries have the lovely tradition of enjoying beans for breakfast, but in Brazil, we typically enjoy them with rice at lunch. It's a combination that's nearly sacred. There's something so comforting and satisfying about that pairing, isn't there? And if you're looking for even more nutritional richness, why not add quinoa to the mix? It's another protein-packed wonder that complements beans perfectly, making for a meal that's not only delicious but also incredibly nourishing. When we sit down to a meal that includes beans, it's more than just food. It's a moment of connection with our roots and our culture, and a reminder of how something as simple as a humble legume can nourish our bodies in ways we might never have imagined. Beans are truly a gift, and I encourage you to savor every bite, knowing how much they're doing for your health. 3. Quinoa. Now, let's talk about something that may not be as common in every part of Brazil, but is truly a gem when it comes to nourishing our bodies. Quinoa. Quinoa is so much more than just another grain. It's a powerhouse of nutrients that can transform your health and well-being. While it might be harder to find in some regions, if you have the chance to incorporate it into your diet, I can't stress enough how beneficial it can be for you. Quinoa is packed with essential nutrients like phosphorus and magnesium, which are vital for bone health and energy production. These minerals are crucial for keeping your body strong and resilient. And let's not forget about fiber. Quinoa is loaded with it, which helps maintain a healthy digestive system and keeps you feeling full longer. This makes quinoa a perfect addition to any meal, especially for those looking to manage their weight or support their overall health. But what truly sets quinoa apart is its incredible protein content. For every 100 grams of cooked quinoa, you're getting up to 5 grams of protein. That's an amazing contribution to muscle repair and growth, which is crucial, especially as we age or engage in physical activities. I truly believe quinoa could be a game changer for anyone trying to build muscle mass or simply stay strong. Think about it. It's a grain that can replace rice, giving you a healthier, more balanced option that doesn't sacrifice flavor or texture. And here's the best part. Quinoa is a fantastic source of carbohydrates, but these aren't your typical, quick energy carbs. These carbs have a lower glycemic index, meaning they release energy slowly into your bloodstream. For people managing diabetes, This is such an important factor in maintaining stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. So not only does quinoa nourish your body with protein and fiber, but it also helps regulate your energy levels and supports your long-term health goals. If you have the opportunity, I would highly recommend making quinoa a regular part of your meals. Whether you're using it as a base for a salad, as a side dish, or as an alternative to rice, quinoa is a small change that can make a huge impact on your overall health. Trust me, adding this nutritious food to your diet isn't just a good idea. It's an investment in your health that you'll feel in every fiber of your being. 4. Chickpeas. Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, are truly a hidden treasure when it comes to nourishing your body, and I can't stress enough just how amazing they are, especially for those of us who are vegetarians or vegans, or anyone who simply wants to avoid animal proteins. Every time you add chickpeas to your meal, you're giving yourself a delicious, plant-based powerhouse that's brimming with vital nutrients. Just 100 grams of cooked chickpeas packs a solid 9 to 10 grams of protein, which, when eaten regularly, can contribute to building a strong, healthy body. But it doesn't stop there. Chickpeas are incredibly rich in fiber, which is essential for maintaining a healthy digestive system and promoting a feeling of fullness, so you can feel satisfied and energized for longer periods. Beyond fiber and protein, chickpeas are bursting with magnesium, zinc, and the essential B vitamins that play a crucial role in muscle formation and overall energy levels. And if that wasn't enough, they are also a fantastic source of iron, which works wonders for your muscular metabolism. Especially when paired with vitamin C, imagine the powerful combination of iron being absorbed more effectively with a squeeze of fresh lemon, just one of the many ways I love to enjoy them. A dish I adore is blat, an Arabic dish made with chickpea paste, where the addition of tangy lemon helps enhance the absorption of iron, making it a must-have for anyone striving to build muscle mass or simply lead a more health-conscious lifestyle. I genuinely believe that chickpeas are a gift to our bodies. They're versatile, packed with nutrition, and so easy to incorporate into every meal. From soups and salads to stews and dips, there's no limit to the ways you can enjoy these little nuggets of goodness. They truly are a powerhouse food, and I can't help but feel so grateful every time I add them to my plate. So, for anyone out there looking to fuel their body the right way, give chickpeas a try. They'll give you everything you need to feel strong, vibrant, and alive. 5. Milk. Milk has long been a topic of fierce debate, surrounded by controversy and conflicting opinions. For years, many have claimed that milk is inflammatory, while others argue the opposite. But to finally put this debate to rest, the Brazilian Society of Nutritionists and the Brazilian Association of Nutritionists made a groundbreaking move in September 2023. They released a statement, backed by extensive scientific research, confirming that milk is, in fact, not inflammatory. It's easy to understand why this issue stirs up so much passion. After all, people tend to hold strong beliefs about the foods they consume, and milk has become one of the most polarizing subjects of all. I've seen it firsthand, the vehement defenders who believe milk is bad for you and causes inflammation, and the equally strong proponents who stand by its nutritional value. The confusion is real, and it can be frustrating. The science, however, is clear. For those who do not suffer from lactose intolerance or a milk protein allergy, milk can be a perfectly safe and nutritious part of the diet. People with lactose intolerance should certainly avoid milk, as their bodies are unable to digest lactose, leading to discomfort, bloating, and other digestive issues. In those cases, lactose-free alternatives are a great solution. Then there's the issue of milk protein allergies, specifically to casein, which can cause severe reactions such as skin rashes or respiratory issues, especially in children. While these allergies tend to diminish with age, they still need to be taken seriously. But for the vast majority of people who don't have these conditions, milk remains a safe and beneficial food choice. It's heartbreaking, though, when I hear stories of older individuals who've consumed milk for years, only to stop due to restrictive dietary guidelines that were based on misinformation or fear-mongering. These guidelines suggested that milk was harmful, causing inflammation and other health issues. As a result, these individuals, despite not having any actual intolerance or allergies, began to eliminate milk from their diets. Unfortunately, this change didn't come without consequences. Many began to lose weight, their calcium and protein levels dropped, and they often expressed a longing for the milk they had once enjoyed. It's a sad reality. Sure, there are other sources of calcium and protein, but nothing quite matches the convenience and completeness of milk. So, while it's fine to choose not to drink milk for personal reasons, I strongly believe that if you've been led to believe that milk is inherently harmful, without having any symptoms to justify it, that's where I would draw the line. In my opinion, we should continue to embrace milk, especially if we don't have any underlying issues like lactose intolerance or milk allergies. The evidence is overwhelming. Milk does not cause inflammation. Some studies even suggest that milk may have anti-inflammatory properties. Yet, this remains a deeply controversial topic, and I've posted about it multiple times, only to be met with passionate, often heated responses from those who hold the opposing view. But I stand firmly by what the scientific community says, supported by large-scale studies and robust evidence. I would be the first to admit if new, groundbreaking research showed otherwise, but as of now, the truth is clear. Milk is an incredibly nutritious food, one of nature's best offerings for those without restrictions. A single 200 milliliters glass of milk provides 6 grams of protein, which is roughly equivalent to an egg. And when we look at cheese, which is even more concentrated, that protein content rises significantly. For those of us who don't have any contraindications, I wholeheartedly recommend including milk in your diet. However, I've often heard the argument that humans are the only species that consumes milk from another species once we've reached adulthood. Yes, we are indeed unique in that regard. But let's be honest, we are also the only species that drives cars, uses smartphones, and even eats cooked food. Evolution has gifted us the ability to adapt and make the most of our environment in ways no other species can. So, I find that argument about milk to be a weak one, especially in light of the overwhelming scientific evidence we have today. But don't worry, this is a topic I plan to explore in more depth in a future video, where we can dive into the fascinating science behind our choices. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Ultimately, I believe that when it comes to milk, the truth lies in science, not in outdated myths or personal biases. We need to base our decisions on what we know to be true, not on what we've heard or read from questionable sources. After all, our health deserves the best, and the facts are there for anyone willing to look at them honestly. Milk is not an enemy. It's a powerful ally for those who can safely enjoy it. And I will continue to advocate for it until the day I see solid, undeniable evidence that says otherwise. 6. Yogurt. Yogurt is without a doubt one of the most essential and beloved foods that should never be overlooked in your breakfast. It's not just a simple treat. It's a powerhouse of health benefits, packed with goodness that can truly transform the way we feel and function throughout the day. Today, we are blessed with options like Greek yogurt, which stands out with its higher levels of lactobacilli, these beneficial bacteria that offer even greater advantages for our body. Honestly, it's hard to overstate just how remarkable these little organisms are and how much they contribute to our overall well-being. When we think about yogurt, we often think of its protein content, something we definitely can't ignore. A 100-gram serving of yogurt contains an impressive 4 to 5 grams of protein, which is perfect for fueling our bodies, especially when we need to start the day strong. But the benefits of yogurt go so far beyond protein. Just like cottage cheese, yogurt is an excellent source of calcium and other vital minerals that support our bones, teeth, and even our cardiovascular health. It's truly remarkable how such a simple food can pack so much nutritional value. But there's even more to yogurt than just its protein and mineral content. It's also about its ability to nourish our gut. These days, we're beginning to realize the profound importance of gut health more than ever, particularly the balance of our microbiota, the thriving ecosystem of good bacteria that live in our intestines. The presence of these bacteria is essential for so many aspects of our health, and it's often overlooked how deeply they influence our lives. They play a critical role in nutrient absorption, ensuring that we're getting the maximum benefit from the foods we eat. They also help with the digestion of amino acids, which are key to building and maintaining muscle mass. In my personal opinion, this is where yogurt truly shines. The lactobacilli found in yogurt help maintain this delicate balance of good bacteria in our gut, preventing dysbiosis, a condition where the balance of gut bacteria is disrupted. People dealing with gastrointestinal issues may not always realize that their symptoms could be related to this imbalance. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as yogurt can help restore that balance and support our body's ability to absorb nutrients more effectively. This isn't just about digestion. It's about improving the very foundation of our health and helping our bodies perform at their best. Yogurt isn't just a food. It's a way of nurturing your body from the inside out, allowing it to thrive, grow stronger, and maintain that vitality we all crave. 7. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is truly a hidden gem in the world of nutrition, and it holds a special place in my heart as a powerhouse of health benefits. Although it might not be as readily available in some regions of Brazil, it's worth the effort to seek it out. Cottage cheese, at its core, is a fresh and creamy cheese that is reminiscent of ricotta but packs an even greater punch with its higher protein content and lower calorie count. It's one of those foods that quietly waits on the shelves of supermarkets, often overlooked, yet it deserves much more attention. It's as if this humble cheese had been forgotten for a while, only to be rediscovered as a true marvel for muscle-building and health-conscious eaters. When we talk about protein intake, especially for those of us on a mission to build lean muscle or maintain a healthy body, cottage cheese is an absolute winner. Its protein content is substantial, about 10 grams per 100 grams, which makes it an excellent choice for anyone needing a quick and accessible protein boost. What makes cottage cheese stand out even more is its versatility. You can easily add it to your breakfast, spread it on a slice of bread, or enjoy it as an afternoon snack, especially on those busy days when preparing a meal with more complicated ingredients just isn't feasible. Not only does cottage cheese provide a generous dose of protein, but it's also packed with calcium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in bone health. This makes it especially important for individuals dealing with osteoporosis or anyone who needs to make sure they're getting enough calcium in their diet. It's almost like a simple yet effective remedy, especially for those concerned with maintaining strong bones as they age. For those who suffer from lactose intolerance, there's good news. Lactose-free cottage cheese options are available in some regions of Brazil, making this nutrient-packed food more accessible to a wider audience. I find it remarkable that something as simple and unassuming as cottage cheese can offer so much protein, calcium, and a wealth of nutritional benefits, while being so easy to incorporate into a daily routine. It's one of those foods that brings comfort not just in taste but also in its ability to nourish the body deeply. So, whether you're spreading it on your bread in the morning or snacking on it in the afternoon, cottage cheese deserves a place in your kitchen. It's not just about building muscle or meeting your protein goals. It's about taking care of yourself in a way that feels nourishing, wholesome, and effortless. 8. Sardines. Sardines are a wonderful, affordable source of protein that holds a special place in the hearts of many, especially for those who are lucky enough to live near the coast. Here in Brazil, with its vast and beautiful coastline, sardines are a humble yet reliable fish, accessible to many. They offer an incredible amount of nutritional value at a fraction of the price of other fish. For those living near the sea, fresh sardines are often just a short trip away. But even for those living in more remote or inland areas, frozen sardines provide an equally viable option. The appeal of sardines goes beyond just being affordable. They are a true powerhouse of nutrients. Just 100 grams of sardines can provide you with around 25 grams of protein, making it an excellent choice for anyone looking to boost their protein intake. But it doesn't stop there. Sardines are also an incredibly rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for our overall health. Omega-3s are crucial for maintaining a healthy heart, brain, and immune system. And since our bodies cannot produce them naturally, it's so important to get them from our diet. In every 100 grams of sardines, we get 1.5 to 2 grams of omega-3, right in line with the recommended daily intake for supplementation. What makes sardines even more extraordinary is the bonus of other vital nutrients packed into every bite. These small but mighty fish are loaded with vitamin D, calcium, and a host of B vitamins, all of which support our bones, metabolism, and overall well-being. For those who may find it difficult to get enough sunlight or have a restricted diet, sardines can be a lifesaver, offering an easy and delicious way to top up on essential nutrients. While fresh sardines are ideal, I understand that they may not always be available, especially for those living in areas where access to fresh fish is limited. But here's the good news: the canned version of sardines is just as nutritious, providing a convenient alternative when fresh fish isn't around. Of course, like with anything, moderation is key. Sardines, especially the canned variety, can be high in sodium, so it's important to be mindful of your intake if you have concerns about blood pressure or need to follow a low-sodium diet. Thankfully, many modern packaging methods have reduced the need for preservatives, and some brands offer lower sodium options, which is great for those of us who need to be more cautious with our salt consumption. All in all, sardines are a true gift from the sea, affordable, rich in protein, and packed with nutrients that can benefit anyone looking to improve their health. Whether fresh or canned, they're an essential part of a balanced diet, offering a perfect combination of taste, nutrition, and convenience. 9. Beef. Beef, a rich and nourishing animal protein, is undeniably one of my top recommendations when it comes to building and maintaining a healthy body. Sourced from cattle, this protein has earned its place on my list for good reason. But it's not just the beef itself. It's the variety within the cuts of beef that truly fascinates me. Each cut offers its own unique set of benefits, and understanding them is key to making the right choice for your health goals. When we talk about beef, we're looking at a range of cuts, some of which are rich in fat, offering a lower percentage of protein, while others are leaner, providing a higher protein content with less fat. This is where it gets interesting. For example, a fatty ribeye steak or a juicy T-bone may be delicious, but they don't offer as much protein per ounce compared to leaner cuts like filet mignon or lean sirloin. These leaner cuts are where you'll find that higher concentration of protein, which is exactly what your body craves for muscle growth and repair. Now, let's take lean beef, like a beautifully trimmed filet, for example. This cut typically offers around 25 to 28 grams of protein in a 100-gram portion. Can you imagine that? In a small 100 to 150 gram steak, you could be looking at a powerful protein boost, something your body needs for energy, strength, and overall vitality. If you were to make this a regular part of your diet, perhaps even just 2 to 3 times a week, you would see the benefits. Not only would you meet your protein goals, but you'd be nourishing your body in a way that truly counts. What's even more amazing is that you don't need to resort to expensive protein supplements to hit those protein targets. With a thoughtful approach to your meals and by including high-quality sources like lean beef, you can reach your goals without the need for artificial supplementation. Remember, protein supplements are only necessary for those who genuinely struggle to meet their daily requirements, which I've already shared how to calculate in my previous videos. So, trust the food you eat. With beef, you're providing your body with a natural, delicious source of fuel. 10. Eggs. Eggs are one of the most affordable and incredibly nutritious foods you can include in your diet. What makes them even more remarkable is how accessible they are, especially for those who are lucky enough to have chickens at home. But even if you don't have chickens, don't worry. Eggs are easily available at almost every market across Brazil, and they won't break the bank. You'll find them everywhere, and at such a low cost, they're a true blessing when you're looking for an inexpensive yet powerful source of nourishment. I can't stress enough how easy it is to prepare eggs. Whether you're rushing in the morning or looking for a simple meal after a long day, eggs are your perfect companion. Just boil some water, and you've got yourself a hard-boiled egg in no time. If you prefer them fried, that's equally simple. Just use a small amount of oil, whether it's olive oil, butter, or a touch of vegetable oil, and it'll be perfect. And if you have a non-stick pan, oh, how much easier it is. You can barely add any fat, and your egg will slide right off. I always like to think of the egg as a blank canvas. It's versatile. You can make it into an omelet, or toss it into other dishes to boost their protein content. The possibilities are endless. The beauty of eggs is not just in their versatility but in their protein-packed power. Each egg contains about 6 grams of protein, which is nothing to sneeze at. So, imagine making a 5-egg omelet. That's the equivalent of a solid serving of chicken breast, which we all know is a protein powerhouse. And you don't even need to worry about getting tired of it. A 5-egg omelet is just as delicious the second time around, whether you're having it for breakfast or a quick dinner. I find myself coming back to it over and over because it's quick, satisfying, and provides me with the energy I need. For so many years, eggs were unfairly demonized. People feared them, thinking they were the cause of high cholesterol and other health problems. But the truth is, over time, nutrition science has evolved, and we've learned so much more. The cholesterol we consume from eggs doesn't directly affect the cholesterol in our blood, and for most people, it's not the villain we once believed it to be. So, eggs have been redeemed. They are no longer the villain in the nutrition story, and it's time to embrace them with open arms. I highly recommend adding them to your daily meals. Whether it's a hearty omelet to start your day or a scrambled egg snack in the evening, eggs are a wonderful, low-cost way to ensure you're getting the nutrients you need to thrive. Honestly, I find it hard to imagine a day without eggs in my kitchen. They're not just nutritious, they're also comforting in their simplicity. So, whether you have them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, don't let a day go by without including these little protein powerhouses in your meals. 11. Peanuts. Peanuts are an incredibly rich source of protein, offering a substantial amount of nourishment. To put it into perspective, remember when we discussed chicken breast, which contains around 30 grams of protein per 100 grams? Well, peanuts aren't far behind, providing between 20 and 23 grams of protein per 100 grams. When you think about it, this makes peanuts a powerhouse of plant-based protein, almost on par with animal-based protein sources. It's quite remarkable. However, let's be honest here. It's not typical for most of us to sit down and eat 100 grams of peanuts in one go. That's a lot of peanuts, right? Typically, peanuts are enjoyed in smaller portions, making it a little tricky to get that full 100-gram protein punch all at once. And let's not forget that peanuts, while incredibly nutritious, also come with a hefty dose of fat and are quite calorie-dense. 100 grams of peanuts can deliver anywhere between 400 to 500 calories, which for some, could be a bit much to handle in one sitting. But don't let that discourage you. Peanuts are truly a gift to those who need a nutritional boost. For elderly individuals who may be underweight, weak, or struggling to maintain their energy levels, peanuts are a fantastic source of both protein and calories. They can help provide the extra energy that is needed, especially for those who have a hard time eating larger portions. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. There are countless ways to enjoy peanuts too. You can toast them for a crunchy, satisfying snack, or use them in a homemade sugar-free puka for a delightful treat. One of my favorite combinations is the pairing of peanuts with bananas. Not only does it give you a great balance of energy and protein, but it's also such a comforting, wholesome snack. If you're looking to pump up your calorie and protein intake, adding crushed peanuts to your salads or meals is an excellent choice. However, I must emphasize that moderation is key. While peanuts are packed with healthy fats and protein, they are also quite caloric. So, for those following a calorie-restricted diet, it's important to consume peanuts mindfully and not go overboard. Nonetheless, they are an undeniably rich, nutritious food that offers many benefits. Whether you're trying to gain weight or simply looking for a delicious, protein-packed snack. 12. Chicken breast. Chicken breast is an incredibly valuable food for those looking to maintain a healthy, muscle-building diet. Did you know that chicken breast is composed of up to 30% protein? That's right, this lean meat is packed with high-quality, easily absorbed protein that contains essential amino acids, crucial for muscle development. Just imagine, if you have a 100-gram portion of chicken breast, you're getting around 30 grams of pure, muscle-nourishing protein. This makes chicken breast an absolute cornerstone of any nutritious meal plan, especially if you're focused on building or preserving muscle mass. I believe that it's ideal to incorporate chicken breast into at least one of your meals each day. Even if you're striving for variety in your diet, it's wise to ensure that either lunch or dinner includes a 100 to 150 gram serving of chicken breast. This is such an accessible, affordable, and nutritious food to add to your routine, and it truly makes a world of difference in helping you meet your daily protein goals. But why specifically the chicken breast? Why not the thigh or another part of the chicken? Well, let's talk about that for a moment. While other parts of the chicken might have their place, they tend to be higher in fat, particularly the saturated kind, which isn't ideal for those who need to keep an eye on their cholesterol levels or manage their weight. Saturated fat, although necessary in small amounts, can contribute to health issues if consumed in excess. On the other hand, chicken breast is lean, making it a perfect choice for people striving for a healthy balance. Not only does it provide a hefty dose of protein, but it also offers essential minerals that support muscle retention and growth, making it one of the best foods for maintaining a strong, healthy body. When it comes to determining how much protein you need, the calculation is simple but so important. You can figure it out by multiplying your weight by 1.5. For example, if you weigh 70 kilograms, 1.5 times 70 will give you 105 grams of protein as your target. This should be spread out over 3 to 4 meals throughout the day, with each meal providing around 25 to 30 grams of protein. The goal is to include protein-rich foods at every meal, whether that's breakfast, lunch, an afternoon snack, or dinner. Trust me, sticking to this routine will help you stay on track with your protein goals and feel the amazing benefits in terms of muscle strength, energy, and overall well-being. Chicken breast truly plays a pivotal role in this process, and I can't stress enough how beneficial it is to incorporate it into your daily diet. Thank you for watching. I hope you've gained some valuable insights into the power of chicken breast as an essential part of a healthy, muscle-building diet. From understanding its protein-packed benefits to why it's the best choice for maintaining a lean body, I'm sure you now see how it can help you reach your fitness goals. So, what have you learned so far? What's one thing you'll take from this video and put into practice in your own life? I'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below, and don't forget to let us know what small change you're excited to make. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more tips on living a healthier and stronger life. Thanks again for tuning in.